Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Rashad from RashadBeats.com. Welcome back to another vlog. Today, we are going to talk about how to attract opportunities and people into your life according to the law of attraction, the law of correspondence, and a whole bunch of other laws that I'd rather not get into. But just good core elements of those laws will show you exactly how this works. You know what I mean? So, you know, um, let's get right into it. The law of attraction states, as I said before in previous videos, and as I said before in my first audio book, Audio Council Volume 1, um, the more you put the more that you think about certain things with your emotions, the more that those certain emotions will come to reality and bring whatever you're thinking about into reality. So, say like if I'm having a bad day, I'm pissed off. I'm ready to go home. I'm tired. I'm upset. I'm ready to go home. Just more things because of my emotions that I'm thinking with my emotions. More bad things will happen. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might step on my shoes. Somebody might, I don't know. Let's see. Somebody might just splash me with their car. You know how people like in the movies how people pull up and they drive past a puddle and it splashes the person on the sidewalk. Like that might happen. You know what I'm saying? But just in general, like that is the law of attraction. What you think about becomes reality, okay? So, really, in order to attract people into your life and attract opportunities in your life, you must do the opposite thinking of negative thinking. You must think positive. You must stay positive. You must stay optimistic. You must stay open to opportunities. No matter what the opportunity is, if it's underneath your job description and you can get a good feel for it and you can do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be worth your while. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we don't want to waste time with anything. You know what I'm saying? Time is the biggest thing that you have that you can never get back. It's the only currency that you can't get back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, um, I want to break it down a little bit more. So, when you're actually out and about, you give off vibrations, and those vibrations attract more people towards you. So the more vibrations that you bring out, the more people that's going to come towards you. And depending on how you're feeling, how your emotions is set up, how you're feeling in here, because it also depends on what you're eating. Depending on all of that, depends on the people, or not doesn't depend on it, but it corresponds with the people that's going to come towards you. So if you ate some nasty food and you're feeling disgusted, you're feeling tired, sluggish, you're ready to go home, you're upset, whatever emotion that is very negative orientated, if the emotion is negative, then you're gonna experience more negative people coming towards you because of your vibrations. You're giving off that vibration that, hey, I'm angry too. Let's talk. But it doesn't really go off like that. When you attract more negative people, either one or two things happens. You guys get into an altercation, or you guys start reinforcing each other's beliefs on why the world is so bad and why you can't do certain things, why you can't be successful, etc., etc., etc. So, in order to attract the right people into your life and the right opportunities, you must give off good vibrations. And what I mean by good vibrations, you must give off a good aura. You know what I'm saying? I have like this thing where I can see people before they even before I even talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is I can see who they really are before they even say anything to me. I can see how they really are. And it's a far stretch, or not far stretch. What's that word I'm looking for? Can't remember. It was like I don't know why I can't remember it, but don't worry about it. I don't want to waste time. But it may seem like it may seem like a stretch, like, oh, you can see people's auras, like you're like, what are you talking about? It may seem weird, but no, I can actually feel their energy. I can feel their vibration. You know what I'm saying? Remember, aura is physical vibration. You can see the vibration. That's what an aura is. So, when I sense their aura and I see what type of person they are, I either move closer to them or I back up and eventually walk away. You know what I'm saying? And all I work with is positive and optimistic minds. So if they're not positive or optimistic, they're not worth the time of me spending to talk to them and get to know them, they're not worth it. I move away because they are energy vampires. Energy vampire is a person who sucks the energy right from you, no matter what. Like they don't even do nothing. They stand right next to you. You feel depressed and you feel tired. And you feel like, oh, why is this guy standing next to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So really, what you want to do to attract other opportunities and other great people into your circle or just to you in general, you want to be able to just give off good vibrations and be optimistic and reprogram your brain to be an optimistic person. And what I mean by that is you must retrain your thinking. You must retrain the way you think. So think about the things that you think about throughout the day. If you're overthinking, change that because overthinking is a pessimistic mindset. It's part of the pessimistic mindset because you're thinking about too many things all at once and it crowds your mind with not evil thoughts, I'm sorry, with bad thoughts. So the bad thoughts that you're getting off from that pessimism is when more of those things start to come into reality because you're thinking of it. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to the law of attraction because you're bringing it into fruition with the things that you're thinking about. Okay, so if you're overthinking, get rid of that. That's when you have to retrain your brain and you have to start actually thinking optimistic and you got to start actually moving forward with life because life goes on forever. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stop. The first thing I want to say is you gotta stop being negative towards yourself. You gotta stop beating yourself up like, oh, I hate myself. I can't do anything right. No, you can do anything on this earth. Every man on this earth can do anything another man can. You know what I'm saying? We're all equal. We can do the same things another person can. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what we want. We're all different. But we can achieve the same amount of goals that anybody else can. Okay? So, you know, as a human being, we're here to help each other as well. So we must establish connections regardless. But depending on how you're thinking and depending on how optimistic or pessimistic your mind is, depends on the people that you attract and the opportunities that you bring to yourself. And I'm gonna tell you straight up right like this: if you're not optimistic and you're not happy with yourself, you don't know how to look yourself in the mirror without smiling, and you can't laugh at yourself every now and then, you're not gonna get any opportunities because nobody's gonna see a vibration in you that's worth it. They're gonna see you as another vampire energy because you continue to complain about life, whether it's offline, online, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So really what you want to do is you want to start getting your mind right. I would like to say you want to start doing things that's different. You know what I'm saying? You want to start just I think a good way to actually do this is to be nice to people. You know what I'm saying? Just on the street. You know what I'm saying? Not overly nice. Common courtesy. Common courtesy is a good way to start. You know, do common courtesy if you don't do it too often. What else, man? Another good way to actually go about retraining your brain is to listen to great audios that show you the difference between a pessimistic person and an optimistic person. You'll see the difference, and you'll see the difference in their life compared to their life. So when you understand the two different sides, you're like, oh man, I was on this side for that long, or oh man, I was on this side for that long. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand the vibrations that you give off to the universe is going to bring the universe to bring people closer to you. And those people, depending on your vibration, is either going to help you or hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So, in order to bring opportunities and people into your life that you will want, you must give off good vibrations. You got to eat right. You know what I'm saying? Eat what you want, but eat right, eat good, because what's sitting in your tummy is giving vibrations. So, the more vibrations that you get from eating healthier foods, you'll feel much better about yourself. Your self-confidence boosts, you know what I'm saying? And just it's really all a matter of bringing yourself to face with yourself, being confident, being one with yourself. You got to be one with your human body first. You got to be one, because if you feel like you don't know what you're doing as far as a person, then you're pretty much a walking shell. You know what I'm saying? You're just a walking shell, just going through the motions on life, and you're just decaying. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to live like that, because living like that is just horrible. You know what I'm saying? So just to wrap this up, man. Shout out to Finesse UK for the shirts. Also, I gotta shout my man out from Philly, man. From Philly to Maryland, we're doing business. Finesse UK. You can go to his website. I'll leave a link in description so you can pay for a shirt if you would like a shirt. If you like one of these shirts, or you can get a white one. I think he has the white one out. FinesseUK.com Big Cartel or .Big Cartel. I'll leave the link in description for you guys. But to wrap this video up, man, shout out to him. Remember, the vibrations that you give off to the universe brings the people closer to you. And depending on what vibration you're giving off, if you're optimistic, you're bringing more optimistic people towards you. If you're success orientated, you're bringing more success orientated people towards you. And those people are going to do nothing but help you. They're going to help you become a better person. They're going to help you become a better businessman, whatever you're doing. But if you are bringing out bad vibrations, guess what? You're bringing more negative people towards you, and they're gonna destroy everything that you built. If you even built anything, since you're bringing all these people in, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it, man. Like, it's either you build or destroy when it comes to being an optimistic or pessimistic person. And I'm pretty sure that you want to build. I'm pretty sure you don't want to destroy. So remember, to attract opportunities and people into your life, bring out good vibrations, be nice, eat pretty good, meditate every now and then. You know, meditate. Just be still, and you're good to go. See you later. Peace.